I'm Abeer Srivastava. This is Urban Jungles. This is a series is where we talk about animals that usually people see on the streets or worst case in their homes. Today it's all about the birds of Prayagraj because there are so many. So let's get started. This is Urban Jungles. Birds are in sight of you all the time. But today we are going to talk about their urban life. Many times egrets can be sitting on top of your rooftop or some other house's rooftop, and you get to see the best of egrets. It's not very often that egrets can be seen on rooftops. However, in places with greenery, like Company Garden in Allahabad, egrets can be seen commonly. However, the main factor that draws us to Company Garden is its peacocks and peahens. Doves are also very common. Manas can be seen in flocks happily wandering around, or a single mana just enjoying its morning. But birds like sparrows and manas, as well as bulbuls and sometimes even falcons, can be seen either early morning or late evening, especially in the summer, as in Allahabad it gets really hot. And as you know, all of the animals are looking for shade during in the very hot time. But as the morning and evening are cold, they come out and catch some fresh air on that time. It is amazing to see many birds living outside your home. Many times manas can also be in groups, but not really minding that they're in groups and just do their solitude kind of work. However, with sparrows, it's a different story. They always hang around in groups, no matter hiding in a tree or sitting out on a cable wire. They always seem to be in groups of either one or two, or maybe even 100. And sparrows can actually fly up to 50 miles per hour. That is a lot of speed. Many people think that sparrows get extinct or anything like that because they are usually in some cities is uncommon. Like in cities like Bengaluru, they're only seen in a few areas. For example, the Kempegoda airport. But when it comes to Allahabad, they go by the millions. And that is the thing, that they are in the millions in Allahabad. But in my home city, Bengaluru, they are rare in some areas. Trust me, if birds of India, which are common and everyday birds, are just as amazing as the birds you will find in national parks or forests. But here are a few tips I suggest if you're a bird watcher. Please make less movement. The minute you make a movement, the birds will sense you and fly away. And if you see a bird, either make less or no noise, because as soon as you make some noise, they fly away. Please follow these tips and you will see many birds. So keep these tips in mind and you will get the birds. Bulbuls are very big birds. And when I mean by big, I mean by really big. Their chicks are also big, but not as big as the adults. The adults call in the morning, and many people can hear them in big cities. But here in Allahabad, they're as common as sparrows. But rarer than sparrows actually, but they are still very common. So, in case you live in Allahabad, bulbuls can be seen frequently. There are small and big birds in the city. Sometimes many birds like these blackbirds gather up in huge groups in the sky. The most identical way to identify birds is their sounds, and their sounds can be heard day and day out, and they are very similar, but you can distinguish them. But sometimes, just like you see in this shot, they can disappear in a flash and and are never to be seen again. Oh, many birds, wildlife and domestic life, like they disappear like a phantom, never to be seen again till you're gone. So, yes. But as our garden is filled with trees, that's the case. Pigeons were involved in World War I and II. Doves are known by many names. Some people call them the white pigeon. Some people even call them the lovebird, which is a funny name, right? Birds like the sparrows have an ability to just put their head behind their back and then talk. Wow, basically a frenzy of pigeons. They are just lined up like diyas. Wow. Babblers forage in groups of 6 to 10 members. Wow. Where the arrow is pointing, you can see a dove sitting on a nest. Allahabad is definitely fluttering with birds. Oh wow, look at that. That is a dove. Oh wow, the sparrows are everywhere this morning. Common blackbirds also come frequently to Allahabad. Crows are very intelligent birds, especially here. Bye guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode.